welcome. And, well, today if you know what we're going to be doing, we're going to be playing some Farming Sim. First time I've actually used a month so, yeah, that might be kind of nice to have. I don't know. But, yeah, and essentially, I have kind of made a bit of a farm over there, if you can see. I have some, yeah, and I am in a new international 1066 farm on hydro with 20-foot cultivator. And, yeah. Not much exciting, but, you know. I mean, I wanted to make it one big field, so I did this. Hopefully that it would work, and they did, so, which is real good. They're moving too, so. And not much will really, I'm pretty sure, happen in this series, except a lot of farming, and a lot of that kind of stuff. And actually, I'm not going to hit this with the 1066. I'm actually going to hit it with the Big Bud things. Yeah, I have my HN 350 Big Bud over there. So you pass the HN, goes to the 600-50 with speed tiller, and I got a Kinsey tiller on that with the Steiger pantry. So it's one of the special ones, which I'll show you. So it's pretty simple. When we get to the farm, I'll show you all of the other equipment that we have, so which will probably be pretty cool. But yeah, essentially, we're just going to be doing a lot of this. So I'll show y'all. This all is going to be one big field. I gotta finish this. Gotta get this all done, which a worker is working on, and then I gotta get that. But besides that, it'll be done. Which I'll get with the probably the HN. I mean, I have a KT, but I would rather just go ahead and pick it with the KT. Not KT. Hit it with the HN, so it'd probably just be easier. But how it goes. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get these other two tractors out of the field in a minute. But yeah, if you can tell, it's gonna be. I do have some other bigger tractors here at the farm. I will show y'all, but yeah, just have a little 1066, 104 horsepower. And this is actually the one from the DLC and some other, with this, cultivator, which I now is a mod. See that speck of red, but I have something that's all pretty cool, in my opinion at least. This is a 715 quad track with a big, with a walkabout mother bin on the back. This Steiger sometimes struggles, well, this quad track, I mean, Case IH quad track, sometimes struggles more than this thing. It's pretty big, which I took out a bin so I could just use the mother bin for storage, and because it's mobile, so I can harvest. So essentially, I own all of this, and also some other areas, but yeah, mainly it's just this, the central key for my farm. Well, my turning is so smooth, it's because I'm using a controller, though on a PC. And I have $90 million still, because and hold on. I need to sell these augers because I don't need any more augers anymore because I got rid of bins. And you'll see how here. I will show y'all. I have this 715 quad track. I have a 7R 310. I have a 600-50 Series 3 Big Bud. I have a Steiger, big Steiger. Then I have a KT 525 Big Bud, and then I have an HN 350. So I don't really use many small tractors like this. I wanted this though, just because I wanted something small that would be cool to have. But yeah. And if you'll see, I will show y'all the shed. yeah, this is the KT 525. It's kind of more fun. But so this also has one of the in things, and then I have my 7R. Then I have my Combine, which is X9 1100. I just didn't get tracks on it, but I like wheels more. So yeah, it's pretty easy, pretty simple to navigate around. I don't have as many mods as I would like. I don't have many planter mods or anything like that. So, and then I also have a good Mac R. So yeah, which this trailer I don't know where to put. This one has so many sheds, but I don't know where to put it for you. I have to buy new shed though. So wait, so it's called? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, as you can see that. Some things like that. There's just a bunch of hidden things in here. Yeah, pretty cool. I like this shed. It's one of my favorite mods, probably. And it's very interactive. And yeah, that's my silo home. But I think good. Oh, there's only one way to find out. So, I guess I could hold the 7R back, but that's very hard because that's so I also have a rock picker. It'll probably just be a rock picking tractor. And then also I'm going to decide how we're going to, well also, well, not really, but if I move around my farm, how am I going to move it around? I really wouldn't mind maybe doing some more sheds after I get more equipment. Because I'm thinking I'm going to get a DB120. As crazy as that sounds, I can put it behind the KT Big Bow. Or even the Series 3, but the Series 3 is a bad planting tractor because it has the big wheels. Okay, the KT does have the big loaders. Less compaction if you know what I mean. So therefore, I'll just probably turn the KT to this tractor. I really don't know, but for now, but this. I'm thinking though for the so essentially, you know, I'm putting a lot of my stuff in this shed. So yeah, open the door, we'll go in here, and but I'm thinking I'm gonna put the semis. I have another Mac right here. And I'll move the buds right here. I'll move the semi right here. Okay, but yeah. Yeah, my 7R is gonna be a rock picking tractor / loader tractor. Because if you look, I also got the weights. So yeah, the thing weighs a little more. Not much more, but you get to, you know? And I'm thinking I'm gonna get something even smaller, like very small. Yeah, I also might end up getting a helicopter. But most likely not, because this is, like, way too big. Or, I could just get, like, I could get, like, maybe a Ford, or, I would want this, but it only has 18 horsepower and only goes 9 miles an hour. But if I got a small tractor, I could get the 710, and I could probably use it some. 50 horsepower, but, you know. Or I could just get, like, a Massey, like, 180 multi-power turbo. Or just get this. I mean, really. Get this turbo. Yeah, just get like this. Or, because I do want a blade on one of my tractors. I could, and I'm not getting bent.
Hey boss, all done with this job. Over.
Okay. Yeah, I got a CB mod. But, if I could just keep going down and down till I find it, I think it's, I want to get this one. I'm gonna get the Steiger. I'll have to at least have one Steiger. I'm just saying because I'm gonna get a 1979. Was that sign? Yes. No, I don't want to begin. And yeah, we'll get that. And I really just can't get this, but yeah. But if I got this, it would be kind of just for the buds, because the little buds are, very, very different. Now, I am thinking about renaming the channel, so if you've got any suggestions that maybe has to do with penguins, because I like penguins, they're my favorite, thing. Favorite animal, But, yeah, so, should we get the dozer blade, just a drawbar attacher, which I'm not going to get, or should we get the mount for Zai? I think the dozer blade would be just cool to have. So, yeah, there we go. I just got 2 tractors that I don't need at all. But, I still got them. Yeah, these are it. So, I got a Panther horse, and then I got this Tiger. I haven't really ever used this mod, so if, anything, you'll need for me. Now, it does have technically less power even than, like, my KT. Still, it's pretty cool to have, so yeah, and then this is roughly the same as my HN, so, yeah. So, this would go to the side of my HN, and it will also probably not look bad. Now, I am though thinking, do I need both of these? No. If I sell one, I'm gonna sell this. I'm gonna probably sell the Tiger, because I want a dozer blade tractor. So, well, bye-bye Tiger, because, yeah, I really did not need that, so mainly it's gonna be the 2 Steigers and the HN and KT. And then the Quadtrac I just have because it's got PTO. And then I also have my 7R. Now I got my Big Wheel, which I'm probably just going to get rid of also. Because I haven't used, and this will go along good aside the channel and stuff. As the KT has 525 force, that's really close to 600, so. And it's because I'm going to sell these two. I really don't need much of the stuff that I have. I sell that. I'm gonna keep that. Maybe I'm gonna get rid of the Superliner, and then I have to get rid of something in here. Well, I don't want to get rid of this because this would be a good, like these 2 tractors look on this side, and then these 2. But I want to keep my KT. So you know what? Wi-Fi. Sell these 2 tractors until I can get more storage for them. And then I also sold 1066. So now I have just a bunch of big tractors. Now this and the HN, so the HN and the 7R both have roughly the same horsepower. And this and the HN both have the same amount of horsepower. And technically this is bigger than both of them. But yeah. And if you can't tell, I really like big buds and Steigers. They're some of my favorite tractors. I'm thinking, if I get any implement for this thing, I don't know what I want, but I want to get a cultivator. I have no cultivator mods whatsoever, and this, I think I could run this on one of my buds, but it would be by a hair, and maybe I should run on the KT, just to be safe. The only HN in this one, I don't know what I'm going to do with this. I might just use it as a bulldozer tractor for snow. And also, did I get like a spreader or something? Or just something maybe for winter? Not really, I guess. Well, that's fine. And the only one I find is it needs free point. I could have got free point this thing. I didn't really need it and it looked weird. But yeah. This thing really just has hydraulics. That's why I like that Steiger, because it has your, like, it's got a free point and it's got a PTO. So, yeah, I would want to put like a KT or something on the motherboard, but the problem is, yes, KT, it's got plenty of power. It doesn't have a PTO, and the motherboard needs a PTO, so therefore I couldn't put it on, even if I really wanted to. But yeah, and also I gotta figure out how to get this thing back. Also, there's no use that I need, really. Hmm, hmm, hmm. I want a skid steer. I also kind of need one. At least a skid steer. Like, a skid steer would be kind of nice. I'm gonna get a Kubota SVO-2. SVO97-2, which won't hurt, because I wouldn't mind getting a track skid steer. Like, I don't mind the in-game New Hollands, really. I actually do like these. The thing is, it says 96 horsepower compared to 82, so, yeah. Yeah, I did not need it for. And I'm gonna probably go grab one. Either go get R or I'm gonna drive this one. I'm not gonna drive it, so most likely I might just get another semi. And I'm probably gonna change my car into A or use that hauling truck. Or I'm just gonna use it for grain because I need a grain truck. And I don't have one. Unless I remember that I had this truck all the time, but I never use it. I have this. Not this. This. It's got grain bread. And it's a Pinnacle, and I like the Mac Pinnacle more than the Anthem one and stuff. So yeah, and also yes, I'm gonna get a trailer hitch for it. Call me weird if you want, but I think this would be pretty nice to have, because it would be a good grain bed, and I could just get one of this, but it would probably look better like this. I'm thinking about getting like I would got Ford, but I didn't really want to get a Ford. And for another semi, I might just get like this. Or this. This has less options, and this does have more options. Should I get maybe a 15 speed or an 18 speed? I'm gonna get 15 speed, okay? So yeah. Yeah, there's just no like good off-roading tires on these, but it's fine. This would look good if I get this. Yeah, just do with that bumper. Maybe get a yeah, that. The guards I'll just keep the same. This would look good. And I'm gonna keep the same colors. Those colors do look really good, I think. Okay, now I got that, and then now I need the trailer, which I'm gonna get one of my favorite trailer mods. This, and yeah, I already know how I like it. So yeah, because I've used this trailer so much. Because I always use it usually. Wait, did I buy two? Nope. I almost didn't buy one. But, I don't know. I didn't want to buy this, because the same their collisions, but there's mod, I didn't get from all my they're really very good. They have some cool things. Also, I'm spread them out, because I Yeah, I forgot about the little skid steer. I'll just buy a set of forks for now. I don't need much really. Really, it's just forks, and I might get, and I'm probably in a bucket maybe, but so I might have to get skid steer on first now, because we can go on the top here. I know if I can see put this in the back of the grain truck. I don't know. I'll have to see because I don't know how much space this one's going to take up. Am I trying to take up half maybe, or not even half? I need less than half of what's on that top. I'm scared about it, but I didn't know this was a quick way. Because I want to feel like I'm tripping. Since it's longer this way. So then, I don't really need a skid steer right now, so instead, why don't I just do that with that, and then and also free up some more space on the trailer. So that also isn't that bad. You probably won't know, you know what do you expect? Okay, so it's gonna be a grain truck, so I'm not that worried. Now let's just go with, so I don't know if I can truck. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? Is why don't I just going to be like the tractor for now, and I won't have anything after I put this on. I'll just load the tractor for now, and then I'll come back for the truck, because I can teleport with that. So why don't I just tab the back end later? I'm not really trying to play that realistic, so when stuff happens, it happens, and yeah, I'm not gonna feel it. I like this.
Weather update. Please be aware rain is coming.
Maybe what that was. I'm saying I forgot what it was. it'll be fine. But yeah, I'm just glad I was able to make it. Yeah, this track is kind of heavy. But you know, it'll be cool to have. Who can say that they have a stagger pin from those who play golf? So yeah, I don't need this tracker, but I really thought it would be cool to have a tracker with me on it. And this go next to, you know, HN, KT. Most I play the HN because it same amount of horses that it's a stagger, but yeah, so here I'm gonna actually go ahead and organize this a little better. I'm going to fire everything up. My combine is staying on it's too big to not have. It's huge. So okay. I didn't realize how big an X9 was until I bought this thing. Now it takes up a quarter of the whole shed. I'm trying to squeeze it in over here as much as I can. So that's good work, yeah. Also, I'm just going to guess that's the only podcast, which is pretty nice. Because I know like local farms and stuff, they do, you know, they put their augers out. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I've done it before in farms, so I'm not gonna say I haven't. It's, you know, it's just a thing that a lot of firms have to do because they don't get these brand new combines because they use the ones that use code, but still weren't good. And here, but I'm gonna move this because it's like right in the middle of the way. So. And I'm thinking I'll just slide the KT over. So, yeah. Still looking fine. KT I know looks smaller, but trust me, it's got a lot more horsepower. And same with the what's it called? I don't know, but I need to get the yeah. Need to, you know, chin out. And also I need to go finish this, so let's see, okay, I just got literally all this over here, and then this whole field will almost be part of. I gotta go do all that over there, but that's it. Or, because I have this mod, I'll just do this. And so it didn't take so long, very long. Now I just go over here, out of the field. And then, if I do this, it'll say, oh, it really doesn't matter. I already won't see radish though. It's gonna be harvested. Ground matter, fertilizer. And now, I'm going to go to field ground all. I'm gonna do cloud. No. Fertilizer for plant cloud, yes. No. No. Yes. Confirm. So, there's some cloud. Oh, yeah. Yeah, everything is cloud. Well, that's good. Now we don't have to worry about anything not being cloud. And it's all 100%. And, yeah, so now we just kind of gotta see. So all this, okay, so now that made a lot of things easier. Now I'm going to go get a fertilizer spreader and something like that. Yeah, fertilizer spreader will be fun. This will hold way more. It's a whole lot. Okay, now let's hop in the 7R. Oh yeah, I forgot. So I built my farm on a field. So now I'm gonna have to repaint the whole thing. Now I'm just gonna do a bunch of gravel because gravel will be fine. And then was just the color that I always use for things like this. So yeah. So yeah. If you like concrete, sorry. I like the look of the gravel. So well, I'll put some grass down. So don't worry about that. Don't worry. So now I'm just gonna kind of redo what I have done. I'm gonna call it that. Yeah. Just give me a sec. I'm just gonna do all this gravel for now, and I'll worry about the grass and stuff later. Because really, I don't want to have to mess with it a whole bunch right now. I will do all the grassing and stuff like that later. So, yeah. I really wish that would have remembered about that. So, at least the house part wasn't in the field. It was outside of the field. It was like right outside. So, I missed it, but I got the whole farmyard, which is even more annoying. I wish that they made it to where like you could select where your farm was. So if you did do that on mistake, then nothing bad would happen. So where's the fucking one? Okay. Now let's get out of here, and actually I'm gonna use the truck. Wait, hold on. I think a hitch on the back. What am I doing? I can get two things back at once. Maybe I should remember that I have a hitch. So, cool. But, let's go. Now, let's just hope though, if we connect, because I know enough stuff that have a hitch, but the hitch doesn't work. And I got lucky this time, didn't I? It works. It's working really good, too. And, so we're just gonna get this thing back, and hopefully by the time I do get back, it can be some more salvaged. You want to call it that, I guess? I don't know. Don't ask me, I guess. So, see y'all in a minute, and, yeah, so I'm gonna cut off my mic, and I'll see y'all in a sec. When I meant a second, I actually meant a second, by the way. So, yeah. But I know you might be like, why are you not doing anything? Well, I don't know. I don't have any editing software except CapCut. So instead, I'm just going to be essentially doing a fun story vlog, if you want to call it that. That's a part 2. So, yeah. And I'm gonna throw it on YouTube, and I hope a lot of y'all beautiful people see it. Also, why do I keep taking away from this truck? Like, I get it. We're in a plowed field, but still, jeez. Okay, maybe now it stopped. Okay. So, okay, I'm gonna put this right here for now. Where's the 7R? Where's the 7R? Okay, there we go. I'm just gonna use this because it's like the easiest tractor that I could possibly use for this, so. Oh yeah, I forget, so on this loader, it's very picky on how it likes to be put down. You have to take off all implements. It's pretty annoying. but it works, and I actually kind of like it because that way it's to where you, in case you're trying to put something else on, but something else is already on it, all your implements are all ready for sorting and being. So all of your implements are off of it, so you can put any implement that you need. So yeah. And by the way, I don't like having to fill the thing. So we're just gonna put solid fertilizer in it, and then we're just gonna fertilize this whole thing. I know it might look a little big behind the 7R, but trust me, I think it is meant for like an 8R or a 9R. And maybe not an 9R, because 9Rs are too big, but at least an 8R. So yeah. So in a minute, because this might take me a while, but while I do that, I did myself, if y'all have any like channel name suggestions, because I'm really wanting to change it to something maybe a bit better, y'all have any suggestions, just I guess type it in the comments. So yeah, and if y'all do, then that'd be great. If I find one that I like, then I'll probably put it on, and if I don't, then I just won't. But if I do find one that I like and I put it on and it's one that's in the comment section, then I will definitely pin that comment to the top of the video. So, and by the way, I'm also on TikTok. At Jackson Opinions is what my name is on TikTok. It's a little different, but it does what it needs to do. Okay, it's a name, so it's a username. And yeah, I just really want to change it what's on YouTube, because I think it would probably look really good. And if I did, because I'm probably going to start going into mainly just gaming, more gaming than IRL on YouTube. On TikTok, I might do the same or not. I don't know. I'll have to find out. But when I do, I'll figure it out. This might be a very long video, but I hope that y'all like it, and yeah. It's really, I just want to be a bigger YouTuber. Just once I reach like 2,000 subscribers, I'll feel good about it. Because currently, really, my channel isn't doing the best. I can barely break 1,000 views. I mean, my top amount of views is 5.9K, which I really am proud of that video. I did not expect it to, of all videos, to get that many views. But, yeah. I've only done like 2 or so live streams, so, yeah. I don't know if they're on the channel or not, but, yeah. And I hope that once it's all said and done, once I get my channel all ready, because it is currently, once I start posting a little bit more, I want to start posting a lot more, because if I do that, I hope that I might be able to grow a little bit, and, you know, really I just want to do a lot of gaming, and stuff like that, because I think it would be very cool, and, you know, and I just really think that it would be very fun if I just did a lot more gaming videos, because I have other games, so, yeah, I hope they do pretty good, so, yeah, and, you know, but, yeah, and I'm thinking that since I'm fertilizing the field, I've always wondered, how is fertilizer made? If you know, type it in the comments, please. I don't care if it's only 1 or 2 people, still, 1 or 2 people, if that would be good, that would be good enough to tell me, because really, I just want to know. Yeah, I keep forgetting to get that HN out of the field. I might go mess with it in a sec. So, yeah, yeah, it's a HN 350, not like a 250 or smaller. And if the audio is kind of bad on this video, I'm sorry, but it's because I barely know how to work a microphone. But if anything, yeah, this is going good. I did not realize that I barely use any fertilizer. Like, I've used almost next to none. So let's see. So we still gotta get this part right here. So I'll probably go to the left once hit it, then I gotta get all that, and then I'll be, oh, then I gotta get all that over there. So, yeah, because all the rest of the field is fertilized, but when I did this, forgot to do it. Well, essentially, because I just use the thing where I could set all the fields to fertilize. Well, I could not get these trail things because they are not supposed to be fields. They're, roads. So, I kind of have to make do with what I have essentially and just kind of end it, and well, this is what I end up with. Fertilizing just bits of trails with a bunch of fertilizer. But yeah, at least I got the 7R to have a loader on the front, so it's a little nicer that way. I might soon do some fertilizing contracts, which would probably be good. I know I'm using a lot of money, but still, I have $90 million. I'll go this way. Because I got hit what I did on the HM, because when I started plowing that, it took all the fertilizer out of the ground, so let's, do this, and, maybe this with a little bit of that, and, yeah. Am I doing anything? Because I can't really tell. Answer, no. But, I mean, I just, about my channel and stuff, I have been doing it for a few months, and I really would want to maybe start growing a bit more. Even on TikTok, because I only have 70 followers on there. Really, I'm gonna start putting my main focus on YouTube, and less on TikTok. If I put anything on TikTok, I'm gonna put a lot more shorts and stuff on it. So, yeah, or just clips from these videos. So, yeah, I would want to start doing animations, but at the same time I think it would be kind of harder, so I'm probably not going to focus on that really any. But I would, if y'all have any suggestions, if I was able to make a, like an easy animation, I might think about it. So any ideas, of course, you know what to do. But yeah, and I'm probably just going to be doing this for a lot, but anything, video has probably been going on for a hot minute, and I've barely done anything, I know, but still. So, but I will just keep, doing this. So essentially, what I want to do is, I want to get to where, on this channel, this channel that I have, I want to have at least about 5,000 to 10,000 subscribers with maybe about 15 to 20,000 views on each short or video. So yeah, and then I'll probably feel a lot better about doing YouTube. So yeah, but if you just have any suggestions about what I could call my channel, a new name, and yeah, because I'll make a picture for it. Okay, I'll find some that I like on the internet. But yeah, same thing, guys. Thanks for watching. I know it's a little boring, but it's one of my first videos with context, so yeah. But hold on, let me just go and hit this one little spot. But yeah, I would want to see maybe a lot more with other maps, or even like trying to survive them, from somewhere. Like start with $0, and then you have to start a successful farm and do it. And I'll probably do it on No Man's Land, so if you want to see that, then, then I would probably be willing to try it. So, yeah. But, yeah, that's it, guys. I'm just gonna probably be putting this stuff up, and, yeah, but that's all. See y'all in the next one.